I am going to be going through my closet, which is quite the mess right now. I actually have two sides. So there's a side here that you can't see right now, and then this side. And me and my husband, we share closets. I initially took this side because it's just the first thing that you see when you open this door to go to the bathroom. So I just personally wanted to feel like this was my closet and my things were here, but he has the larger side of the closet. So we're doing what makes sense. I have a portion of what's on his side as well. So I have more things. I'm going to get started. So I think the first thing I have 3 hours, 2.5 hours before I have to go grab my kids from daycare. And what I really want to accomplish is just, I'm trying to think, what can I do in 3 hours? Um, 3 hours is a nice amount of time. Maybe I'll be okay. I don't really have a system that I feel like works really well. So I'm going to do some research to try to figure out like what's going to be the best way to maximize the space. The folding system is kind of just not working, but maybe I can find some organizational um, boxes or bins or something that kind of makes more sense for our space so that it kind of stays folded and organized. Things that I wear often, I want to try to keep them at eye level. Things that I don't wear often, I might fold down, even though I have like a lot of like dresses and things that I don't wear often, but I do like to see them hanging. If you have any tips, ideas, if you see something you're like, hey, try this, try that, if you have something that works for you, please feel free to leave it down in the comments because I need all the help, all the assistance that I can get to try to make my life so much easier when it comes to getting dressed in the morning. I feel like I got my drawers and the folding of my drawers really down packed. Like I toss often when it comes to my drawers. I make sure I can see everything in it. So I'm just trying to figure out the closet version of that that makes me feel happy, that brings me joy, you know? But I did want to show like just the raw way that like the state of emergency that my closet is in right now. So everything at the top is just jumbled. Nothing's properly folded. As I pull things out, things fall down, I throw it back up there. It just gets really crazy. I do want to share some of my favorite pieces that are in my wardrobe right now. There's not many because I haven't been shopping often, but this t-shirt, for example, is one of them. I love this shirt that I got from this designer called Found. Um, it's a menswear brand. I'm not really even sure how I stumbled upon it, probably through ads or Instagram or something, but I love like this little like handmade like patchworky type of look and it feels really vintage without being secondhand. And it's super soft and it washes really nicely. And I love that the neckline is a bit of a contrast. Like it's a darker black than the actual like dusty black, and I like that. I like how it feels. It's so cozy. I do wish I sized down a bit because this is the men's medium, and it's already oversized. It's super cozy, but I also feel like if I would have went down to the small, then I would have been able to kind of dress it up a bit more than I can now. Like now I have to wear it with jeans and some flats maybe. I can dress it up, but it's a little overwhelming because it's a little too big. But I do love like just how this shirt looks. I love the colors, the burgundies, even that little like piece of pink there with the blue. I love this shirt. Here's another example. This Sony Clover Lane mini Pouchette. I actually got this when I went to the shop in Tampa, Florida, and I was able to get like two patches. I had got two patches, got them sewn on. So I had got the Mickey on the front, and then I had got the Tampa Sony Clover Lane patch on the back. And the denim just feels very like this feels so easy to wear and it's the perfect size for just what I need. My phone, my keys, my lipstick. I don't need much else inside this little bag. So this is like my grab and go to. I love it. Anyway, there's some other items that I do want to point out that I think are really cool that I have in my wardrobe. So I don't have much time. and I want to at least have my stuff on my side, my new side, and his stuff on his new side before I have to go grab them, because what I don't want is I don't want chaos and clothes everywhere when they get home, because it's just gonna get mad. This new wardrobe setup, it's like it's gonna be really good for us, especially for me, because I just need more space so that I'm not looking at this when I'm getting dressed in the morning. I'm gonna show the closet as is, raw. This is no clean up. This is no fold up. It's quite messy. But I do want to be authentic with this, and I do want to show how, first of all, this tripod that I'm using is broken, and I'm not getting a new one. So here we are. Okay, so I'm just trying to make this. I don't want to take the phone off because. Okay, okay, this can work. So here's the top of the closet. Here is the bottom of the closet. Here you can see I have like my shoes in this like little shoe rack thingy. I have more shoes at the bottom, and then I also have laundry clothes that needed to be folded. L-shaped closet here, clothes folded at the top, shoes at the bottom, suitcase, and clothes hung up. So these coats and stuff, that whole entire section right there is mine. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to like get rid of some things, because I don't need a bunch of coats. I've moved to Florida from New York City, so I can have a coat or two. So for those days where it gets like really brutal or like super cold, which is not that often, but it's still like it does get cold here. Like, but it'll be like a week. So I don't think I need coat options, if that makes sense. It's 3:22. I have to leave at 5. So now I'm pushing like an hour and a half now to get these closets swapped. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna get to it. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so his side is done. I just wrapped up organizing, folding, and placing everything in its spot. So what I will need is hangers. So like these like cool wrapped cloth hangers with this kind of like houndstooth pattern on it. These are my hangers. And I can't find them anymore. So I will be taking these back and replacing them with maybe like a velveteen hanger. It's 4:28, so I only have 30 minutes to kind of like put all of my stuff back onto this side, which is really tight because most of my stuff was folded. But if I can just get everything from out of the bedroom, off the bed, into the closet, that's a win. So I am going to start. I'm going to flip the camera, probably put the camera here and do a time lapse that way. And just, you can just kind of see me kind of My stuff is, I have way too much. I knew his side was going to be easier, but I just was like, hmm. But you know what's good is that I'm doing this press for time because, ooh, this whole thing is like falling down. Okay. So doing this in a rush time, the way that I'm doing it is actually quite nice because if I would have started this project at like 9 o'clock this morning, I probably would have used the entire day to swap these closets. So um, I'm definitely going to use the next 30 minutes flat that I have before I have to walk out the door to put all of my stuff back from the bedroom just into this closet space right now. It's just going to have to go back. I don't know if I'm going to get to the folding part until tomorrow. So let me get that started. I have 15 minutes and I am not going to do what I needed to accomplish. But just to make things easier, I am going to put all the clothes that is on the bed and just toss it and pop it right up top of the closet. Luckily, I'm ready to walk out the door, but I am not necessarily happy with the state that I'm leaving this closet in. So I clearly need more time. But what's good is that I have an idea of knowing that I need to get hangers, um, knowing that I need to figure out how this is going to be rejudged because I'll tell you right now that the that I do not like what's happening here. So there's this like weird corner back here that it's like I guess I can maybe put my coats back there. That might make the most sense. Like anything that's seasonal, I can pop to the back in this back corner, and then anything that I use often, I can move here and here, so that it's a little bit more, so that it makes some sense. Because this corner back here, it's hard to reach, so it definitely has to be anything seasonal that I'm not going to be wearing often. I'm going to put in this little corner there. I have to figure out accessories and stuff, but for now, I'm just going to grab and dump everything that's on my bed right now. Okay, so I got 4 minutes to walk out the door. I was able to throw everything up there. It's chaos, but we're folded down tomorrow. I feel like this area here, like the fact that this is taking up hanger space, I might want to shift my shoes to racks similar to like what my husband has. So maybe something like that if I can find. I can like have my shoes underneath the bottom on the racks. Um, I don't necessarily like having the folded clothes up here the way that they are because I feel like it gets really messy really quickly. Tomorrow will be a day of going through stuff, figuring out what's being donated, what's going to stay, and folding up the top part of the closet and organizing. So in the morning, after I drop the kitties, I'm probably going to stop at Walmart, Target, one of those places to grab the hangers and see if I can find a shoe rack to put my shoes at the bottom so that I can free up some more space. Because what I'm realizing is that I need hangers and I need hanger space. So I don't know what to do with my bags. Maybe I can figure out a system to use for the bags at the top. I don't know. But regardless, I'm out of here.